Hi guys, PD here, welcome to the channel, welcome to another new video. Quest 2 is launching today and a lot of you will be new to VR and new to the Quest. So may I present to you my essential tips guide. Number 1 is safety. Make sure you've got enough play space to play VR. Make sure there's nothing around you you're going to break. Don't forget these experiences are really intense. You tend to forget where you are, you'll be swinging away and you might hit something. So always make sure you've got plenty of room. Also try not to play around anything that can damage you, like glass tables or ornaments, that sort of thing. Now a personal tip from me, I use this mat. It's a square mat. I put this in the middle of my room so that when I'm doing VR, I know I'm in the centre of my room, I know it's safe. I also know when I'm about to step out of the safe zone. So that's a handy tip from me. I picked a pack of these up from my local convenience store, only about 10 quid, so they're not expensive. Tip number 2, do not expose your lenses to direct sunlight. The lenses act like magnifying glasses, so any sunlight will burn into the back of the Quest 2, and when you come to play your games, all the back of the lenses will be burnt and you'll just see a black screen. I would not recommend you play Quest 2 outside. Now viewers of my channel will know that I do play the Quest 2 outside, but I play Quest 2 under special circumstances. I play when there's no sunlight, it's either very cloudy or the sun is going down or just rising. I make sure there's no sunlight that can get to my lenses. Also a personal tip from me, store your headset in your house, make sure the lenses are away from anywhere in the house where the sun might come through the windows. So when you get up in the morning or late at night, check your rooms, have a look, see where the sunlight is coming through your window, and make sure the Quest 2 is not directly in contact with the light. And also if you're unsure about this, I've got these lens protectors. These are from Kiwi Design. They just go inside there, look, and they will prevent any light from getting into the Quest 2 and damaging your lenses. And these are really handy as well for if you're travelling. And I also recommend you cover your lenses before you take your Quest 2 anywhere. Not only does this prevent light from getting to your lenses, it stops anything from dropping on the lenses. So let's say for example this is in a carrying bag, you forget it's in the bag, you put like a phone in your bag, you drop your phone in the bag, it's going to smash your screen. This will prevent that from happening. A very important tip for people like myself who wear glasses, this is something that's not really talked about. If you wear your glasses for long distance, driving, that sort of thing, then you will need to wear your glasses inside the Quest 2. I know it sounds a bit silly, if you're new to VR you might think, well my eyes are right close to the lenses, why do I need to wear glasses? Lenses in VR do not work that way. So it's not like putting a glass in front of your eyes. When you put these on it's like real life. The lenses act like you're looking in real life, so objects far away will be blurry if you don't wear your glasses. Also the same if you wear glasses for like writing. Wearing glasses in VR will help you read the text better, that sort of thing. Now a good example of this is a friend of mine. He came over, he tried my Rift S. He said it was really good, but it looked very blurry. I told him, put your glasses on. He put his glasses on, tried the Rift S, it was perfect. So there you go guys, a perfect example. If you put the Quest 2 on and you're not wearing your glasses and it's blurry, that's why. The Quest 2 comes with a glasses spacer and you put the spacer in before you put in the faceplate and it keeps your glasses away from the lenses. Important tip number 4, never push anybody or mess around with anyone in VR while they've got the headset on. It can be really dangerous. Also it gives them a really bad experience. So if you're new to VR, there's nothing worse than someone messing around with you and you're getting a really bad experience because they've been pushing you or messing around. So bear that in mind. It might be funny guys, but it's not worth it in the long run. So please take that into consideration if you're showing somebody new to VR your Quest 2. If this is your first time getting a VR headset and you're new to VR, you need to start off really slow inside the headset. Don't jump into fast-paced games like Onward, Pavlov, where you're running around. Your body and your brain needs to adjust to VR. At first it might feel a bit weird, and I would recommend you start out with a basic tutorials and demos that come with the Quest 2. After you've had a few hours with the tutorials, try something really static where you're not moving, you're standing still in one spot. Start out with a game like Beat Saber, which is static. You can play Beat Saber sitting down or standing up. Play it for a few days, get used to VR. If at any time you feel sick, stop playing immediately. Do not play anymore. Signs of motion sickness are feeling hot and dizzy. Do not try to push through it, you will make it worse. Sit down, have a drink of water, and try again in a few more hours. After a few weeks, your body will get used to VR, and you should be able to get past the initial symptoms of motion sickness. The next essential tip is wrist straps. Always make sure you wear these straps, guys. There are some games where you're throwing things. It's really easy to throw something and let go of the controller, and as you saw there, I just cracked my elbow. That's my funny bone, and it's not funny. It's really easy to get totally immersed in VR. Forget you're playing VR. Play a game like Super Hot, where you're grabbing bullets out of thin air, you throw them back. I've known people new to VR, they forget they're holding the controller, they let go of the controller, and they smash something in their room. If you're not a fan of the wrist straps, there are alternatives on the market. I use these really cool grips from Kiwi Design Look. They hook over the controller. This is my Rift S controller, and they act very similar to the grips you get on the Valve Index. And these ones have also got the wrist straps as well, so I've got double protection now. These grips make this like a handless, so I can let go of the controller lock. Again, these sorts of accessories really add to the immersion of playing VR. And don't forget, the Quest 2 has also got hand tracking, so there are games coming out now where you don't need these controllers, you can use your hands. The Quest 2 will scan your hands, put your hands inside the game, and you can pick things up in the game with your hands. The first time you see your hands in VR on the Quest 2, it's just so amazing, and the sense of freedom is unbelievable. Another important and essential tip is when you're cleaning your lenses, do not use your clothes, guys. You might have some food on there, you might scratch your lenses. If you're like me and you wear glasses, in your glasses case there's probably a cloth like this. This is a cleaning cloth for your glasses. Now when I got the Rift S, you get one of these with the Rift S. On the Quest 2 there's none of these in the box, so I would recommend you go out and get a soft cloth like a fibre material to clean your lenses. And when you're cleaning your lenses, clean them in a circular motion, so start in the middle and work your way outwards in a circular motion. Never clean your lenses this way or that way, you will scratch them, so always clean them in a circular motion. If you can't find any of these cloths in your local convenience store, find a shop that sells phones, they might have them. As a last resort, go to your local opticians and they will sell these in packs. Ask them nicely behind the counter and they'll probably give you some for free anyway. Another essential tip is cleanliness. Try to keep your headset nice and clean. The worst thing is to show somebody new to VR and give them a really grubby headset to try. When I'm in VR, guys, I wear this cap on my head and it keeps my headsets nice and clean. All the straps are nice and clean. If you're going to show someone your Quest 2, make sure it's nice and clean. Wipe it down with like a antibacterial wipe. Never let them put on a faceplate that's wet and sweaty. There's nothing worse than putting on a headset and someone's got their cold sweat in it. It's only happened to me once, and that was a gaming conference. I tried the HTC Vive. The faceplate was wet and smelly and sweaty from the person who used it before me. It was a horrible experience, guys, putting it on my face. Again, you can buy accessories to keep your headsets nice and clean. You can get these like rubber covers from VR Covers. These are very easy, you put them over the faceplate. It keeps everything nice and clean. You take them off, let somebody try it, or you wipe it down and let someone try it. Not only is it hygienic, it really lets the other people have a really nice experience. My last tip is connecting your Quest 2 to your PC. You can use any USB-C cable You do get one with the Quest 2, it comes with a box. It's not very long though, so if you want to play PC games on your Quest 2, you can use a link cable. The official link cable is about £80. I got this one from Amazon. It was about £12 guys. Just make sure you get the right cable. Mike from VR Oasis has a really good guide on the best cables to use, and these cables also work for the Quest 2. I like to record my gameplay on my Quest 2, and then I use the cable to connect my Quest 2 to my PC, and I can transfer the files across. Also, if you've got a really good Wi-Fi connection, I'm using the Virgin Media SuperHub 3. You can connect your Quest 2 directly to your PC wirelessly, and it's really good for playing PC games. If you've got a powerful PC that can play VR games, and there's a way to check, if you go to Steam or Oculus, there are VR apps you can download. It will test your PC and make sure it's VR ready. If you try it and it works, then you know that you can wirelessly connect your Quest 2 to your PC using an app called Virtual Desktop, and you're going to have an amazing experience playing natural PC games on the Quest 2, as well as having a standalone device. Going back on the subject of tracking, direct sunlight will affect your tracking as well, so if you're playing in your house and the tracking's not working, check to make sure you're not stood in the sunlight. And I've discovered this quite a few times when I've been playing Beat Saber next to my window, so just bear that in mind. Sunlight will affect the tracking of the Quest as well. Just make sure you're in a well lit area outside from the sunlight. It doesn't have to be really bright. I've played the Quest 2 with candlelight. That's how good the Quest 2 is. Okay guys, I hope you find this video very useful. Welcome to the VR family and the VR gaming community. It's the best gaming community in the world. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. Be sure to hit my little bell. Tell your friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Let's go do some VR.